This is a journey of love, challenges, and miracles. We know, for those of us who went through marriage, we understand, even for the couple who love each one another, we still fight a lot. So even though this organization was founded by me and my sister, we fought a lot. So there are a lot of challenges, but we're also very fortunate to witness a lot of miracles. So in 2013, this I Fly Young was incorporated in 2013. And the first program we offer is Chinese school and after-school Chinese program, targeting age group, school-age children. The passion for me and my sister in Chinese education, in fact, dated much, much earlier. And about 10 years ago, in 2004, when I was still an engineer in Austin, Texas. Okay, that's when I had another entity. We developed a curriculum called Creative Chinese. So I still recall the day. I'll take a couple hours off my work. I went to elementary school because I want to show them how creative Chinese and how fun Chinese learning could be. And that's what I did on my own. Okay, that was almost 20 years ago. So let's fast forward back. In 2013, so through the years, we have been able to help hundreds of kids and from over 30 schools, elementary school and junior high school. Well, here it's called junior high, different from Texas. Texas we call middle school. We got 3 years over there. So it's kind of different. And so we'll talk about what's special on this program, the Chinese school and after school. And in 2016, another program is also offered by I Fly Young. We call it Communication and Career Exploration, which is called I Fly Young CCE. This has a lot to do with my passion. We call it marketplace ministry or marketplace mentoring. Because I've been mentoring in other adult organizations where I most mentor professionals. They're in the mid-30s all the way up to 50s. So through years of mentoring, I realized, you know what? Why don't you learn that when you're still young? That's when we start offering the so-called I Fly Young CCE class for the high school students. And in fact, just right here, a month ago, we have an open house for I Fly Young. And we have the CCE class students. They're 9th to 10th grader. They're here, sitting right here, having a panel discussion. And that was such a blow away. So I'm very amazed to see how they can have the confidence and be able to speak in public and share their opinions and learnings. There's a great blessing to help them to see their career path. So today, in 2023, we start and with the support. So we have started the Adult Chinese Learning Center. That's a journey so far. And we look forward to see the continued journey to continue looking forward. And because we talk about the purpose of this organization about love, about love, about love, I Fei Yang. So are we just talk the talk? Can we walk the walk? I'll give you a couple examples. So when we talk about, we say we want students or anyone who come to this organization, they will be able to be exposed with the concept of love. I mean real. One example, words of love. I don't know how many of you can read the Chinese character right there on your screen here. It's called 桃子树上有桃子，李子树上有李子，苹果树上有苹果，心中有爱就容易说出美好的话. In English, it means you can grow peaches on peach tree. And you can grow plum on plum tree, apples on apple tree. But if you have love in you, you're going to speak those good words. As a parent, who don't want our kids to speak good words? Nice word, be nice to people. Yes, and that's what you need to learn. And so this kind of a Chinese sentence is a text we used to teach the students in the Chinese after school and after school. And the acts of love, sometimes you don't just teach love through your words, you want to act on that. And that's why you see the student, the second grader who are presenting here. And so what typically happens in this after-school program is students will get awarded when they sign up for competition. Remember, they are not awarded after the competition, after they win the prize. No, they were awarded immediately after they sign up, before they entering, because the courage to sign up is worth encouraging. Isn't it right? Yes, you're not performance-oriented. You want to make sure you can break through the barriers. A lot of times that need to be encouraged. So that's kind of what we call love. Love doesn't just come from compliments. Love comes from discipline too. We call embedded character education. So we don't just ask them to get things done. For example, when you come to after school, mom, dad, free, worry-free after school. So when your kids come here, go home, they get homework done. No, it's more than that. Because you can just ask kids to get it done. That's one thing. But teach the kids about the boundaries and about the choices and about the consequences about their choices. That's important, so they know how to get it done right. Not just get it done, but how to get it done right. So that's kind of the concept we're doing instill in the after-school program too. Lastly, in the communication and career aspiration program, as I mentioned about CCE, the high school students were learning how to praise, how to have a healthy self-awareness, how to handle failure. And I told them that my job as a CCE coach in the class is to make sure they can fail, but they can fail safely. You can learn how to be successful only when you know how to get up from your failure. So that's a class set up for them to fail safely. That's important. In addition to intellectual skills like summarizing, looking beneath the surface, or making predictions. These are all kind of skills and capabilities we've been teaching in the CCE program. So today, we're here celebrating the iFly Young Adult Chinese Learning Center. So there are a couple of things I want to show the highlights with you. Number one, facility. This picture is fresh new. I took it from Mission Peak this morning. So this is it, Fremont. We have a mayor here, we have a councilman here, Alameda County, and so we know this is a beautiful city. This is at the heart of the city, and so this is Fremont, beautiful city, and we are located at the heart of the city of Fremont with this gorgeous building, as you can see, sitting on the 10.4-acre campus of Forerunner Christian Church. We have a spacious classroom, as we all see here. We can enjoy the space, and that's what the students are going to enjoy. Later, you will have a classroom tour led by our staff, and hope you enjoy it more. Secondly, about the staff. So we have 25 bilingual teachers. They all have bachelor degrees or higher. More than 200 many years of professional experiences, and they're augmented. In addition to first-line teachers, they are supported and augmented by advisors with subject matter expertise in the area like curriculum and instruction, Chinese language, Chinese culture and history. Last, course. The course itself would teach the students with very practical day-to-day subject. It could be covered from basic conversation to advanced conversation, sometimes even professional language as a needed basis. Being flexible in offering what the students need the most. Again, we're not seeking the max numbers, we're seeking maximum impact. That's what we're seeking. Chinese culture class. Who don't like delicious Chinese food? You can learn that from food, from dining, clothing, transportation, and recreational activities. You can see a couple of slides later to see what really happened. And last, I'm very grateful for the director, Cho, talking about the opportunity to go to Taiwan during the summertime. That's exactly we're going to encourage students. They can plan to visiting Taiwan during the summer time for their vacation, themselves, their family, and to link up with the local Chinese language centers for in-depth learning. So here, Sing to Learn. You saw how powerful Sing to Learn it is firsthand in our first program today. And so this is a screenshot. So The first class already started, and this class happened in just April 13th. And you see, yes, I'm sorry, we're not moving the whole crowd to the restaurant today, but we have some food in the back. But yes, this group of students, they went to the restaurant. They did go to the restaurant, enjoy the delicious food there. They're very happy. You can see from their face. You learn Chinese noodle culture. So today, I want to make sure you all are aware that the invigorating Chinese, without a better name. We know we have a very beautiful Chinese name, which is called 华语风采. We couldn't find a very good way to translate it in English yet. So you have better suggestion, feel free to let us know. Invigorating. So I asked my kids, they all nod. Say, what does invigorating Chinese sound to you? He said, you know what, it sounds like you went to a therapist. So you got energized. Okay, I see, I can take it. So because if you come to the Chinese school learning experience and you come back feel like you went through the therapist, it's not a bad thing, right? Okay, yes, we want to stick to that promise. All right, so this first class, August to November, we're gonna have a 12 in-person class for each about two-hour class meeting, plus 1 hour of an online meeting for you to practice your conversation skill. And so the typical tuition plus material is going to be $600. And if you sign up before July 1st, it will be $480. Today, there'll be some lucky draw. You get some 50% coupon that you can use for 1 year from now. So hope you'll be the lucky one, or you can share with your friends who can benefit from that. Lastly, this is my last slide, because I know I stand between you guys and the food, so I want to end soon now. So this is the lesson I learned through my 3 decades of experience of learning, is if you want to go far, go alone. But if you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you want to go together. You know, this is where learning Chinese could be very powerful. I can translate the sentence into 4 Chinese characters, isn't it? The Chinese will say 同行致远. If you work together, you can go far. So I hope this gives you another incentive to learn Chinese. You can condense your language a little bit. So for everything you see today, we cannot do it alone. And I list a couple of the logos of the partners have been supporting us, especially from today. Today's event, I think, is the OCCA. Right? I really appreciate that, the support that to set up the center, we have the opportunity and to be a host and also to be a channel of blessing, to benefit more, many, many more here. So I look forward to opportunity to conversation with you about the opportunity to collaborate and to offer the opportunity to maximize our impact together for those of us who share the same vision. Again, I want to thank you. Thank you for your time, and enjoy the food and time to be friends together here. Thank you very much.